Hello, EnderSword here again, this time with the Mastery Achievements for the Heart of the Swarm campaign. I'm going to be starting on Mission 1 here and going through each of the Masteries. I will let, I guess, the cutscenes here play out. I assume everyone's at least seen this one so far, so I don't mind talking a little over it. But basically, I beat the entire thing on just kind of normal because I wanted to see what the story was really quick, and then was going to do on brutal, but I actually heard that going through and doing the masteries is a bit harder. I've done a few of them already and figured I might as well loop back to the start and try and record these as I go as a bit of a walkthrough. So that's what I'll be doing.
A drone?
A drone.
Are you really asking me to take control of a Zerg mind? Do you know what could happen?
All the test subjects are in a secure environment.
A lot of these have a little bit of a trick to them or just a way to approach everything. This one, the achievement on top of actually just beating the mission, is to kill all 3 factories that exist in this level within 10 minutes. So it's an achievement that I've already gotten, but obviously you can see on the clock whether or not that is achieved. So you won't get the satisfying little pop-up of achievement when it happens, but I'll just show you how you do it there anyway. The main key to this one is constantly rallying lings forward. It's actually a pretty easy one, obviously it is. It's going to be the first mission, so you wouldn't expect anything too spectacular out of it, but there is a little bit of a trick to it, or a couple things that you can do to cut down time if you are having trouble with this mission. And the number one thing is constantly resetting the rally point forward as things go. It's one of the few missions where you don't actually have Kerrigan in it, so it's just going to be lings obviously here. One overlord won't hurt. Famous last words.
To generate more supply. Your current supply maximum is displayed in the upper right corner of the screen, along with how much supply you are currently using. If you do not have enough available supply, you will not be able to morph a unit.
I thought this mission was a really cute way to actually approach everything here. That, you know, if someone's just actually really starting the game, then it does at least tell them how things work.
Excellent. I plan to stop here, but let's take this a little further. Try mutating a drone into a spawning pool.
I'm just going to get an extra drone there because you can afford to do it.
The spawning pool allows the hatchery to turn larvae into zerglings.
You know this is going to end badly, right?
We have a controlled environment.
I don't think he does have as controlled an environment as he likes.
You should go down to the test chamber and inspect it.
I can see just fine from up here, thanks.
You can see I'll have 150, enough for 3, maybe even 4 by the time it does actually give me the ability to do it. I think I will have enough to get 4 out at once. Okay.
Kerrigan, what are you doing?
Putting your controlled environment to the test.
And then immediately I'm going to want to get an overlord behind that. Feels so slow since it is kind of on normal speed like that.
Stop! I didn't ask you to create Zerglings!
Funny thing about Zerg, Valerian, they never do what you expect.
Shut down the experiment. Get sentry bots in there to sanitize those holding cells. Lock down on the sublevel and power up the Eradicator. Nothing gets out!
Maybe if I destroy your pretty Eradicator, you'll learn you can't control the Zerg.
I'm a little unclear why they opened the door, but they did. So there you go.
Additional overlords required.
I sense more Zerglings.
And I will go ahead and get overlords. You'll get most of the lings that you need from that, from actually attacking into areas like that.
Zerg specimens free.
And like I said, just set your rally point ahead as you go. For those not familiar with moving Zerg, you kind of want to move command them past something to get a surround, or else they kind of stack up on it like dummies a little bit. And it takes them a while to get that wrap going properly, so you kind of want to just move them past like that until they do have a decent surround on things. You're going to be able to take things down pretty easily, so it's not that super important to do. So left those little guys behind. And again, just constantly be setting your rally point up ahead. I don't care about the add-on, that's not part of the mission, so I don't really care too much about that. And another thing that can save you a little bit of time as you go here is once that factory is burning, it's gonna die. So I don't actually care if I watch it die, it's simply going to die. So I don't need to waste a few extra seconds to actually take it out completely, because it's gonna happen. This one you definitely have a lot of room to be like really sloppy in. It doesn't overly matter.
Open until I destroy those turrets.
Not enough minerals.
That gas is hurting my Zerglings.
Not enough minerals.
Make a couple extra drones here.
The door's open. Now to destroy the Eradicator.
Just kind of coming in here again to get a few more free lings. You can take out the little generator obviously and get it. This one you're not really crunched for time all that much, so you don't really have to worry about it. There's a few more things you can do to cut down the time that you spend, but I find on some of the missions where it's timed, like you're going to be within the second, like within 5 seconds or so of where you're supposed to be. On this particular one, I don't find that to be a big concern.
Activated. Your forces are under attack.
So here you can see I need the two factories I need to kill are in there. I'm just kind of gonna regroup together, get everything ahead. Now the key here to this is you need to kill them before you kill the Eradicator. So the Eradicator is going to be here in this room, but we don't actually want to kill it. Want to kill everything but that, and then just go right for these factories here, because the Eradicator, if I kill that, the mission's actually over, and then I can't do anything with it. You can see there's a lot of leeway. You don't have to be perfect on this at all to get it. And then there you go. 3 factories are dead in 8 minutes and 30 seconds. You had 10 minutes to do it. And I'll just go through and kill this thing. And basically the mission is over. If you want to get, obviously, the other one, you just go through and kill this. I might as well since I'm here. Some of the bonus objectives are going to be a lot harder to get, or in some cases I think even actually impossible to get with the mastery thing, because they're kind of in a sense mutually exclusive, but you can do it on this one, so just go through. I wasn't actually planning on it, but I figured I might as well at the last second.
Not yet, I haven't. I'm still in your containment cell.
So that just gives you your full thing. I won't bother to do that on most of them, I don't think. You've already probably got the bonus objectives from other portions, and of course there's different achievements that are going to be hard to do at the same time as some of the mastery ones, and there are ones that are literally mutually exclusive, like that you couldn't do it because of the way it does ask you to beat the mission.
And maybe now you understand how dangerous the Zerg are. I'll send them back to their pens.
I appreciate that. I'm opening your
The other funny part about them, while I'll try and beat the mission in each thing, some of them, it's not actually required, well, in all of them, it's not required that you beat the mission at all. Only that you do the achievement. You then don't have to go through and actually finish the thing. I could have stopped there at these 3 factory deaths and ended it. As you can see, there's a lot of time left on that, and I have done the other things. So it may have been a bit harder to go through and destroy all 35 bots at the same time, or whatever it is. There you can see the 10 minutes. Obviously, you could have done it at the same time. So that is mission 1. On to mission 2.